There's been two big watershed moments that I think happened in Montana from kind of a global exposure standpoint. I think it was in 1992, A River Runs Through It was released. Wide acclaim, a lot of audience attendance. And people said, geez, this is Montana, it looks beautiful. And as they came to Montana and they saw it, they said, what a beautiful place to visit. The next one was Yellowstone, the TV series. And what we've seen as a result of that is we see people coming to Montana to see Yellowstone, but now they're saying, I think I could live here. I think I could open a business here. And so the difference that we've seen on those sort of fronts is pretty dramatic. We believe that it is incumbent upon us to prepare our students for life when they graduate high school, regardless of the path that they choose, whether that's a path through a four-year university or a two-year college or straight into the workforce. And that's going to take a complete different mindset approach, both from the employer standpoint and the education standpoint, and also from the parental standpoint, is recognizing that kids can have successful lives, successful careers, if they pursue their passions and they have some of the basic skills that they need so that when they graduate high school, they can choose the path that allows them to pursue their passions. As new industries, new business sectors evolve and develop in Montana, we have a real readiness sort of component that is missing. And we're seeing that both in those students that are coming out of four-year universities and those students that are coming out of high schools. And so employers are regularly telling us that we're struggling with a workforce readiness, we're struggling with a number of applicants, and so we struggle with all aspects related to workforce. Real travesty that was happening in the state for so many years is that so many of our kids who are graduating from high school, graduating from college, were leaving the state purely for economic reasons. That's changed now. And so I think a big part of our goal now as we go forward is how do we make sure that the students that are coming through our K-12 system, ultimately going on to college or to two-year colleges or straight into the workforce, so that they're ready to go into those professions, those sort of careers, and they're ready. And they can make a choice on whether they want to stay in Montana or they want to leave Montana and experience something else, but it's a choice that's based upon what their passions are and not a choice that's based solely on economics. And I am firmly of the belief that getting our arms around this workforce challenge is working more closely with the K-12 system and making sure that we're getting the skills instilled at a younger age, giving kids a greater opportunity to see what the full range of opportunities are before them as they go forward. And if we can meet that demand, the future for economic growth in this state, the future for students to be able to stay in the state that they love or in the community that they love is untapped. There's a huge opportunity here for the state, and I'm really bullish on what our future looks like.